Welcome back to The Mouse and Men, where we explore the grown-up side of Disney. Find us online at themouseandmen.com or on social media at The Mouse and Men. I'm Bradley, coming back to you with uh, more thoughts on our upcoming trip in a few months. Um, Thinking about what to wear. And you got to think about this because with the last time I went was, I think, the first time that I'd tracked steps. And we were not there at park open. Most of the time we were not staying till park close. Um, so we also weren't moving as fast as some might because we had very little ones. They were 1.5, 3.5 at the time. Um, yeah. And so lots of time in strollers, walking slow, not not pedal to the metal like the trips that I've been on as an adult without kids. So those those times we were walking 22,000 steps, a lot of steps, a lot of miles. Um, that obviously you want to be comfortable the whole day. So you want to have good shoes. Tennis shoes are good. Um, you also have to think about if you're doing some of these water rides, um, what are you okay with soggy shoes for part of the day? Um, I I think the when I think when my wife and I went on our honeymoon, one day I had worn those barefoot shoes. Um, and I don't recommend this. The type that I had, they don't even make anymore. Um, but you want to be careful because you kind of have to work up to it. You can't just put them on and go. It with less stability and cushioning, they just feel different on your feet. But those were fantastic because they dried out pretty fast. Um, no socks. I'm sure I mean, they stank when I really sweat in them. Um, but those were good. It If you like Tivas, Chacos, and they're not going to hurt your feet, go for it. Personally, I don't like wearing sandals that long, but shoes are something you really need to think about. Um, then just I know a lot of people go in the summer, so you're wearing shorts, t-shirts. Um, I've got friends who went just a few weeks ago, and they said it was kind of cold, um, and so packing layers. Again, going back to my honeymoon, we went in March, and there were some chilly mornings. So I remember we had a chilly morning at Animal Kingdom. The first thing we did was buy sweatshirts because it was cooler than we expected. Um, so pack a light jacket, pack a sweatshirt if you're going to be there early or be there late and the temperature drops. Um, don't be afraid to pack in layers. Um, but but like I said, most of us are going in the summer. I found that I really like the quick dry shorts. Um, that that's about the only shorts I wear these days. Um, they've got a little bit of stretch. They obviously dry quick, but they're just really comfortable. And so that's what I'll be wearing in the parks. But I've run into something um, that I've struggled with, which is finding good Disney themed athletic wicking shirts. So I've got just regular Disney t-shirts. Those aren't hard to find, but something a little more um, uh, better suited for the hot days. So we've started looking for a few shirts to get for this trip. Um, and uh, I mean, the kids have outgrown their old shirts, so I got to make sure they've got uh, proper Disney attire. Uh, I've kind of outgrown some of my old shirts as well, and I was thinking, I, I want dry fit shirts. I want something that's going to dry quickly. Um, that's that's not gonna and I guess this is kind of some of my uh wanting the right texture. But cotton gets sweaty and then sticks to you. Gets you get splashed and it just sticks to you. Um, and then it's stuck for a long time. Where the dry fit, it it dries faster, and so I'm I'm debating on maybe designing some of my own shirts and getting them printed online. May have to do a couple designs, share them on Instagram, and see what y'all think. But um, yeah, that's what we've been thinking about. We're starting to plan, think about what we're gonna wear, and I'm thinking about some athletic shirts. Um, I'm I mean, I know I've seen other people wear those types of shirts in the parks. I haven't seen a lot of Disney ones. Um, not not ones that I want though. So if you got some thoughts on um what you want to see, my first idea is kind of a pirate Mickey. Um, just kind of a silhouette thing. So maybe pirate Mickey, but what would you like to see? Let me know. Uh, Send us a message on social media and email podcast at themouseandmen.com. Um, Kind of going along with this, um, whether you're taking a stroller or not, I suggest a backpack of some sort. You can get a locker, um, but I'm generally not wanting to put my stuff in a locker and leave it for X amount of time. I'm going to carry around with me. So I try to pack pretty light, but it's got water bottles. It's got some snacks. Um, I'm I'm trying to think what else we put in there. That's where we kept jackets or sweatshirts. Um, if rain jackets, ponchos, whatever you got, even if you've got a stroller, it kind of just keeps it all um it just kind of keeps it all together and keeps it from falling out of the stroller. So a backpack comes in very, very handy as one of my articles of clothing. Um, just remember if you're not used to doing all that walking, get out and walk some. Leading up to the trip, it's hard to replicate 20,000 steps. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting tired just thinking of all that walking. It's hard to replicate 20,000 steps when you don't have that kind of time. But getting out and walking, I, at work, I've got a standing desk, so I'll probably keep it in the standing position for more often than normal in an effort to just getting used to being on my feet all day. Um, but like I said, shoes, You gotta know what you want to wear, what kind of pants. Uh, most of us are probably going in summer shorts. I encourage you to find some of those quick dry shorts. They're fantastic. Um, Athletic shorts, if you want. Um, Most people are wearing just cotton t-shirts, tank tops. Um, I'm gonna go for um, athletic shirts. Uh, I'm also a fan of the long sleeve um, kind of dry fit type shirts. I've done some fly fishing, and the the shirts that they have, some of them have hoodies. This is great for if you're in the sun all day because you need to wear sunscreen when you're in Central Florida. Um, so these act like SPF 30 sunscreen and keep the sun off of you. And if it's got a hood, keeps the sun off the back of your neck. Um, I wear these quite often if I'm going to be out in the sun for long periods of time. They don't, to me, they don't add any heat. They breathe really well. Uh, my wife thinks uh, that I'm just gonna get too hot in those things, but I I feel great in those things. So that's something to consider as well. Maybe a long sleeve option that breathes really well. Um, if you think about it, people who spend a lot of time in the desert, um, safaris, they're a lot of times wearing long sleeves, light colored long sleeve tops. Um, it reflects the heat, reflects the light, and also keeps your skin safe as well from UV rays. Just some thoughts. Good pair of sunglasses, chapstick. If um, if you're prone to dry lips, whether it's cold or when it's hot, a hat. Um, I'm I'm a big ball cap wearer, and so I love a good hat. Just got a new hat for Christmas. It's all black, so I'm probably not gonna wear that at Disney. I might take it. But hats are good. When we go to the pool, last trip, um, my oldest wore his sun hat the entire time. He loved it. Can get wet, doesn't matter. Keeps the sun out of his eyes. Keeps in a little bit of shade. Um, these are just some things to think about as you're packing. Good shoes for going to the pool. Um, so probably flip flops. But those days in the park that are really grueling, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be wearing something that's, sorry, gonna chafe. Um, and that's not gonna be pleasant for anybody. Um, you don't want to wear something that's going to feel uncomfortable, too tight, too restrictive. Um, Also, not too loose and you know baggy. That's not gonna feel comfortable walking in it for uh, 10, 12 plus hours, however long you're in the park. Um, so I, I think I'm probably going to go tennis shoes, my quick dry shorts, and some sort of a quick dry top with a hat uh, to go along with it if I just need look little extra shade. Um, Kids, I mean tennis shoes, shorts, t-shirt. They'll probably be in a regular t-shirt, but they also have the shade in the stroller as well. A couple personal fans as well. Those stroller fans. I've seen some people wear those fans that go around your neck, and kind of has two mini fans that blow right up in your face. My wife may have to get one of those for herself, for this trip as well. But this is all things just to keep you comfortable as you're spending long, long hours in the park. So look for some designs on Instagram. Let me know what you think. I'll try to get through a few of these and we'll see what y'all like. Um, what what's your preferred attire for your days in the parks? Let us know. You can reach us at our website, third, third, themouseandmen.com. Also on social media. Send us a message at the Mouse and Men. It's it's something to think about. You don't want to be uncomfortable. Exploring is not something you want to do in uncomfortable clothing. So, I want to remind you that you don't want to grow up too fast. You got to keep exploring.